Good morning. Good morning and welcome to Campioni in Pista, the event of our official teams from Ducati, MotoGP and Superbike. We are here in this amazing place, Madonna di Campiglio, a wonderful place in the Dolomites, and I would like to warmly welcome all the people here and all the people connected from home. They can follow us thanks to our streaming. And we are ready to look at the future, but before doing that, we would like to do something wise. We want to think about the past, about 2022, an amazing season, a unique season for our teams that won everything, both from the point of view of MotoGP and Superbike. A double win that was unprecedented, and you know that once you reach those goals and that success, it's very hard not to get used to it. So for this presentation, we decided to host you here in the Pearl of the Dolomites, and in order to thank the people that are hosting us here, I would like to invite Tullio Serafini, that is the president of Madonna di Campiglio Tourist Board, and Fabrizio Longo on the stage. Good morning. You have the stage. Good morning.
Caloroso saluto di
I would like to warmly welcome you here on behalf of Azienda per il Turismo, the tourist board from Trentino and Treville. Thanks to Campioni in Pista, Madonna di Campiglio is able to host another very prestigious event that wants to combine the excellence of a great brand, such as Ducati, with the excellence of a very important territory, which is Madonna di Campiglio, within our foundation Alta Gamma, and we want to enhance the sports here in Trentino and Madonna di Campiglio. A month ago, we hosted a ski event with the Audi Ski World Cup, and in these 2 days we're going to host the great champions of Ducati with all their staffs. So Ducati is here in Madonna di Campiglio together with Audi, that is our solid partner and has been our partner since 2013. We've collaborated for 10 years that were very important, collaboration based on the passion for mountains and respect for the environment, but also the protection of our amazing territory within a national park like Adamello Brenta. I would like to thank Mr. Longo and Mr. Domenicali for being here today and for the collaboration we've had. I would like to wish you 2 amazing days, and I hope that you will also have fun and experience our hospitality and our settings. Thank you. Good morning. I completely agree with what Tullio said. There's a big difference between sponsorships and collaborations, and since we've collaborated for 10 years, it's pretty clear that it's not just about interests, but we have a strong connection and a shared vision based on 2 things that I would like to highlight. We got here to Campiglio with a promise and a goal. The goal was to get people closer, so clients and Campiglio visitors, to the future mobility, so an electronic mobility. We are trying to carry out experiments about the electric mobility. And the promise, which is also very important, was to do it respecting the environment. So when you have an amazing setting or natural landscape, you want to organize events which are not invasive, and you want to talk about the environment. So we organized discussions to talk not about what Ducati does, but to talk about the protection of our ecosystem that is very fragile. And so since we have collaborated for 10 years, that means that this kind of project is working. And I'm happy to have here my friends from Ducati today because thanks to them I experienced a lot of positive emotions. So thank you so much and have a great day full of emotion. Thank you to Mr. Longo and Serafini. So let's start with the presentation that you've been waiting for. So after celebrating the World Championships, now we need to focus on the news of the next championships that are about to start. We know that the rhythm is essential on the track, but also when it comes to presentation. So we don't want to lose time, to waste time. So I'm going to invite the person that is the soul of our company. I'm talking about the CEO of Ducati, Claudio Domenicali. Hello, Claudio. Welcome. Hello. Thank you, Barbara. How are you, first of all? I'm great. It's impossible not to feel great in such an amazing place like Campiglio. We are celebrating a lot of things, and I must say that we've had a lot of presentations together, right? But this one has a special meaning. It's really unique, right? Yeah, I agree with you. I know that all the fans can't wait to see the bikes. We're talking about a very important year, 2022, and we want to present the bikes here in Campiglio in a very special way. So I think that this is a very emotional moment. So I will leave the floor to you, and I'll talk to you in a minute. Good morning, everyone. Good morning to the people here with us and all the people that are connected from their homes. The people that are following this presentation. And why did we choose Campiglio? That's because, well, we based our decision on doing things differently. This is about the spirit and the character of our company that I would like to describe to you now, how we perceive the brand from within the company. Campiglio is a wonderful place, and I have a strong connection with it. I'm a ski fan. I love the mountains, and skiing and racing are two sports that are pretty much connected. So we love this place, and we like it because we can talk about passion and beauty together. But let's now focus on 2022 that Barbara was mentioning. So we are here in a unique way because we are presenting MotoGP and Superbike together for the first time. We have just closed an amazing year. For the first time in the history of our company, we managed to reach an amazing goal. So winning the Riders' Championship, but also the Constructor Championship and the team's world title. So it's an amazing goal, and together with the team that organized this event, we decided to have this double presentation. A year that was amazing, probably the best one ever, not only from the point of view of sport, but also from the point of view of sales. So we managed to go over 60,000 bikes sold, and we always focus on guaranteeing high volumes, but being careful to the quality of our products. An amazing year also from the point of view of quality. So all our indicators show us that we had an amazing year. So we are starting this new year with a very solid situation. Of course, we're talking about a company where races are very important, but we started with superbikes, and the company started with superbikes, and then we've developed amazing projects like 916 and Monster, starting from this kind of culture. And our company is now able to have amazing collaborations, and I'm just going to mention one, the one with Bulgari, that is a recent one for us. So a company that is looking at the future, but it's also a company that has a unique way of doing things. So we like to think that we are very serious people, but at the same time, we don't want to take ourselves too seriously. So this combination of doing things seriously and having fun is something that we share, that we have in common. It's a sort of culture that we would like to promote outside the company as well. It's very tiring to work in the company, and it's very hard to prepare a championship or races in general. But if you work with people that want to have fun and are always smiling, that helps. And that's also why we reached the goals that we achieved in 2022. And it's a company that does not only focus on bikes and races, but we try to provide clients with unique experiences. So to all the clients that bought Panigale, a Superlight Panigale, well, they had a chance of testing the official Superbike bike, and this is something unique. And a limited number of clients, 20 clients, had the possibility of testing MotoGP bikes. So what you see is a real picture, behind me is a real picture of a client that made his dream come true. So we also like to make these things possible. It's a company that grew a lot also from the point of view of products. We like to define ourselves as people being able to guarantee this combination of the bike's quality and other products. So we have Panigale and Desert X. We have a completely new product for the history of Ducati, a bike that you can use in the desert with guaranteeing nimbleness as well. So it's a vehicle that opens our product profile. It's a brand that we describe with the word love. Our fans are so connected with us that, well, some of them even got a Ducati tattoo, and they participate in the World Ducati weekends, for example, that we host every year. So our brand is also about love, passion. But it's a brand that, as Fabrizio Longo was saying, needs to focus on the future as well. Here in Campillo, we will provide Moto e-bikes. It's a new kind of project where we are investing in new technologies and skills for a future where we would like to be prepared for new technologies that will be able to provide competitive bikes. We are not ready yet, but we're going to get there. Races, anyway, will always be the priority of our DNA. So we are here and we are ready to unveil these amazing bikes. Barbara, I think that everybody is looking forward to seeing these bikes and seeing the future of Ducati. So I can't wait to see these 4 amazing bikes. There's going to be a lot of news, but if you agree, there are some moments that we need to remember and celebrate. And so if you agree, I would like to have a look at a video about our recent history. lot of energy, a lot of breaking a lot of work. As Claudio was saying, there's well, they put in a lot of effort. They work so hard every day. So I'm talking about men and women from Ducati, and I would like to warmly welcome here the General Director of Ducati Corse, Luigi D'Alina. Hi Gigi, hello everyone. How are you? I'm great. Thank you. I know that you like challenges. Yeah, I must say that I faced a lot of challenges in my life, and I like trying to win those challenges. Well, there's a big challenge. You know that repeating our success from last year is not hard. I know that also the other teams, the other brands have worked hard for the new season. So what do you think about this challenge? I think it's a very tough challenge, according to the statistics as well. So we have just a few riders that managed to repeat their success in the following season. So it's a very complicated challenge, but we love challenges and we love trying to win them. So we're here just to do that. So we are world champions, but we need to be well grounded and be humble, which is a very important characteristic in sports, but also in life. Yeah, but we need to say something. Ducati every year presents amazing news and novelties that are often adopted or used by other teams. So what should we expect from this year? Yeah, it is true that in the last few years Ducati has introduced a lot of technical innovations, so much that MotoGP technique itself has changed. But I'm talking about years where our competitors have been stronger than us, so we had to take a lot of risks. Last year taught us something, which is the fact that taking some breaks can help our performances. So that's why we thought about some innovations about the bikes that you will see later. We will talk about other aerodynamic innovations in Sepang, but for our next tests, probably we will need to put some ideas. We will need to get rid of some ideas that are not working. So, talking about these, well, we focused on MotoGP, so we know that we had this big success last year, but the Superbike Championship is also very interesting. What can you tell me about the novelties in Superbike? Well, we will have a completely different kind of bike if compared to Panigale V4R. News and innovations about the engine, more specifically. So I'm expecting overall improvement of the reliability of the bike itself. So we want to really enhance one of our strengths from last year. So we can't wait to find out about these innovations, about the bikes here, and innovations that you will talk about during the next season. So thank you.
Oh, I can't wait to see what is going on now at Ducati. That moment, the most important moment, the unveiling moment is about to arrive. So we're going to see in a short while the bikes of 2023. But first we're going to talk to Paolo Ciabatti, Sporting Director at Ducati Corse. Welcome, Paolo. How are you doing? Hi, Barbara. Welcome, everybody, and hello, everybody. I know you have something to say, so the floor is yours. Hello, everybody. We have just seen some images that were really thrilling to me, and I have the goosebump, really. From the sporting point of view, we have to say that we are world champions. We are here to celebrate this winning at this event, Campioni in Pista. I would like to recall some figures from last year and also the team that will run with us this year. Pecco Bagnaia, Francesco Bagnaia, world champion with 7 wins. Enea Bastianini, he was third with 4 wins. So these two riders had 11 wins in 11 Grand Prix. Then we have in Superbike Alvaro Bautista. He was on the podium many times, and then Michael Rinaldi. He was 4th, and he was in the top 5 with 4 podiums. So I would say that our team is really competent. It's really strong both in MotoGP and in Superbike. Our target here is trying to repeat our wins and our victories and our success, even if it will not be an easy task. The merit is of all people here in Ducati Corse, the merit is of riders on the track, but this wouldn't be possible with the support of our sponsors, of our partnership that are with us all the time. I would like to take the chance to thank them. Thank you, because without you this wouldn't be possible. You are world champions as well, together with Ducati. Thank you very much. Thank you very much to all our partners. The new partners who joined us this year is Monster Energy. Welcome, Monster Energy, because they signed with us a contract as main sponsor for MotoGP. They're going to be with us in the next few years. Now the time has come to call on the stage our beloved friend, our first supporter, Lara Rodini. She is the Global Sponsorship Director at Lenovo. Hello, Lara. Thank you, Paolo. Good morning, everybody. Good morning to all of the people who are here, and good morning to all of the people who are connected from home. Please let me say that this is a great emotion for me. I'm here on the stage with our partners to start the new season officially. I'm extremely proud because I'm here and I'm representing the company I work for, Lenovo. The world of MotoGP and the world of information technology are two very competitive two very competitive sectors. In these two worlds, details, speed and performance and reaching target is the daily challenge to lead the classifying. This was the starting point of our partnership, Ducati and Lenovo, back in 2018 when Lenovo became the technology partner of the team. We started there in that moment, and then in 2021 we reached the best expression, the best moment of our partnership. In fact, we became title partners. This is not just reaching a broader public or being part of the team. It also means that every day you share, you put together your passion, your talent, and also your teamwork, because you want to reach a further objective, a further target, which is digital transformation. We started out from collecting data, then we managed to analyze such data in real time and support people from Ducati when it came to decision-making in the least time possible. Then we moved to AI, artificial intelligence, augmented reality, smart collaboration, and also smart working. This is what we are doing together. This is our common and shared challenge, and this is what we want to do in the future. 2022 was an unforgettable year. 2023 has just started, and we are here to do our best. Thank you, Lara. Thank you. Thank you, Paolo. And now we are going to be talking about Superbike. With Superbike, we have Aruba. It is our official sponsor in the Superbike world. This is our ninth season together, and we work in a peculiar way, because Stefano Cecconi, that I'm now inviting here on the stage, is not just the CEO of Aruba, but he is also the team principal in Team Aruba Racing Ducati. Hi, Stefano. Hello, Paolo. I remember the first time we met each other. You were it was 2014. You were in the paddock of Superbike, and everybody was trying to understand. They wanted to understand whether this company was about to invest in Superbike. Then we met. We got to meet each other, and we finally managed to put your brand and on a bike that in the following years would have won many championships. Now we are taking decisions, we are making decisions in a joint, in a common way. Yeah, maybe this was not the easiest way, but it was an innovating way. As we work every time, as we work every day, we create innovation, both in Ducati and in Aruba. Each of us had the chance to focus on what we cared the most. We knew that we had strength and we could contribute on certain things. So from a technical point of view, we knew that we could be helpful. So we had the chance to deal with all the rest. You dealt with bikes and we dealt with science computing. Yes, and results are proving that we were right. In fact, today we are world champions. We are world champions from the point of view of teams, from the point of view of construction, and your team is world champion too. This is the second time we got this beautiful classifying, and this is the second time together with Alvaro we reached the second place. This is a great level. Now the level of championship is extremely high. In fact, all competitors were almost perfect. The championship has a very important detail. In fact, the error margin was so low, we couldn't make any mistake. Now we all want to repeat our wins and our success, and we are going to try our best to do it again. Thank you, Stefano. Okay, thank you, Paolo and Stefano. Here I'm back again. Now we are going to shed light on the protagonists of the past season, the season 2022. The protagonists are ready to start their engine again, and they are ready to the next challenges in 2023. Now, I'm going to invite on the stage the world champion of MotoGP, Francesco Bagnaia. And the world champion of Superbike, Alvaro Bautista. Let's go back to MotoGP and please welcome the third rider of the last MotoGP World Championship, Enea Bastianini. Fourth of the Superbike World Champion 2022, he is just been confirmed for the fourth year, Michael Ruben Rinaldi, for the fourth year in his Ducati team. Okay, it's all of us now. Are we ready for the Q&A? Are you with me? I'm going to start from you, Pecco. Now we are going to talk about figures. You perfectly know that there are great expectations regarding figures. You know that everybody here, people who are fond of Ducati, journalists, and everybody is now wondering about the number one of MotoGP. Have you already decided your number? Was it difficult for you? Did it take so much time? Please tell us about the number you picked. Okay, we have been waiting the whole winter. We can wait 2 minutes more. Why not? Okay, we are going to wait 2 minutes more if you wish. Yeah, it was a complicated process, but I'm really happy now. I picked the number at the shooting of the last week. We needed to put the number of the bike, so I decided my new number for next season. Let's now talk to Alvaro. Alvaro, I knew that your ideas were clear enough from the beginning. Actually, no, not that much as you think. Okay, so I was wrong. I received the wrong information. So how long did it take for you to pick the number? I decided maybe 2 weeks later, more or less. I was told, well, actually I had to pick the number together with my daughter. My daughter has been asking me whether I prefer number 1 or number 19. And on one day we decided 1, and the other day, the day after, we decided 19. So we were undecided. We were dazzled. We didn't know. Okay, so you picked your number together with your family. That's very good. Okay, you had 16 wins and you are now 38. You are about to be 38. So you have a lot of experience, a long experience in racing. Where do you find the energy, the motivation to be fast in every race? Actually, I have fun. when I ride a bike, it's always a wonderful time, and so I find motivation in these. And I've been racing for several years at the top level, both in MotoGP and in Superbike. But I've always been fond of racing. I always want to improve myself and to be a better rider. That's my strength. That's my motivation. That's what that's what brings me to do better every day. And I feel that I can still contribute to this team. So from Superbike to MotoGP now, I'm going to underline, to stress again the concept of energy, positive vibes, good vibes, and yes, and fun, and having fun. And in 2022, you had several wins and good things. So let's now talk about first times. This is for you a new season in a new team, an official team. Ducati official team, so I imagine you are emotional. You are thrilled and you are excited. Sorry, please tell us about these great emotions. Good morning, everybody. Yes, I'm really excited. And 2022 was one of my best seasons. I had 4 wins, but now this adventure is about to start and I need to be focused. I need to get focused because I know that this red suit I'm wearing is a great responsibility, and I know that it is important. Is so much important, but I'm convinced that we are going to work perfectly together. We have already started to focus on the bike during the winter tests, and I think that we have all the all it takes to perform well and to reach good results. Michael, you also have all it takes, whatever it takes to have good results, and you have shown that you can be one of the fastest riders in Superbike. What do you lack? What do you think you are lacking to be in the first 3 in the podium, in your opinion? Hi everybody, it's wonderful. Being here is really wonderful together with our friends in the MotoGP. This is the first time and I am excited too. You are beautiful, guys. This is so good, and I can feel the energy that comes out of your talks. Okay, now coming to your question, the Superbike Championship is now a top-level racing. Since I started to race there, many things have changed. Last year, the records were, yes, new records were set in all the racetracks. Now I'm going to race in a new competition together with Alvaro, and our testing riders are also did also a wonderful job. And I'm working with Alvaro and also on an individual way to reach new results. And I imagine that this year the whole team is going to battle to win the World Championship. And in the last races, we are going to see who is going to win, whether Alvaro or myself. Okay, I don't know if you agree, but I think that the best time for us has come, the moment of the unveiling. So we are ready for this new season, 2023. Let's now hop off the stage and let's watch together this video. I'll see you in a while. Here we go with the new red bikes from Borgo Panigale. They are ready to start for this new season, and they are going to race with our champions. Let's call them again on the stage and let's hear their voice again. Let's start from Pecco Bagnaia.
Ben ritrovato Pecco.
So welcome back, Pecco. This is your wonderful Ducati. I know you are going to hop on the bike now, and let's call now Alvaro Bautista.
Ben ritrovato Alvaro.
Welcome back, Alvaro.
Nuovamente in MotoGP, lo facciamo
Now
con
let's
Enea
move
Bastianini.
to MotoGP again, and let's welcome on the stage Enea Bastianini.
Ritorniamo in Superbike con
Superbike
Michael
again with
Rinaldi.
Michael Rinaldi.
Comincia sempre da te. Caro Pecco.
I start from you again, Pecco.
Le idee sono belle e chiare.
So
Numero
here
uno,
ideas are clear. Number one.
il cupolino, il simbolo del
So having on this dashboard the symbol of your winning. Well, what about it? What kind of emotions gives you? Because number one is number one. And you have 63 there. Yes, I decided to have both there because I still have 63 on the helmet as well. And I thought that it's a long time since we last saw number one in MotoGP, and this is something I really admired. I've always admired people running, people racing with number one. I've always loved this because respecting the fact of being world champion is right. Number one represents who you are. It represents your identity as a world champion. So it was good. It was a good thing for me to pay tribute to other world champions. So who were you and who are you now? 63 will always be my number. I've always raced with number 63, and I really hope to have this number on my bike in the future as well, together with number one. Why not? Yes, even if it will be smaller than number one. Yeah, why not? Okay, Alvaro,
ad essere tu effettivamente il numero uno.
were you expecting being world champion? Were you expecting having number one on your dashboard? Yes. Well, actually, this number 19 will always be with me, like Pecco said. Then I saw number one. I saw this possibility of being world champion in Superbike, and I thought that having number one on a Ducati Superbike would have been wonderful. Ducati must have a number one on its dashboard. It's going to be a great challenge for me. If you are the world champion, if you have number one on your dashboard, the only windshield you have, the only result you need to obtain is winning. So having number one is a great personal challenge. As I told you before, my daughter wanted me to keep number 19. And she told me that my number should have been number one with number 19. Well, this is a decision I made because I wanted to pay a tribute to her. So number one with a smaller number 19. And now, I think that for Ducati, having two world champions in Superbike and MotoGP, it will be a great thing. It will be amazing. Now, Enea, we are all fond of bikes and we can't wait to see the Grand Prix on Sunday. So Sunday is the racing day. Today we have a news here, and there is a 360-degree news in MotoGP. Now, apart from Sunday, we will have sprint races, 21 races on Saturdays. How are you experiencing that? I think that this is a further motivation. There will be 42 races, so it will be a very hard, a very tough championship. It will be very important to have constancy, to be motivated throughout the whole season. I am excited, and I was kind of stuck in classifying in qualifying, I was a bit stuck. Then in 2022, I did a better job, and I think that sprint race will be fine for me. It will be a good chance to improve my skills. I know that in the first laps I'm a bit slower, then I accelerate, I'm faster, and this is an adventure. We are going to discover new things this year. This is a new format, let's say, a new layout. You are going to, yes, you're going to have the chance to work better this year. So, Michael, together with Alvaro, you have won everything. As a team, you are the most performing team in Superbike. Is this creating pressure on you, or is this motivating you?
Ma no, non è più una pressione, ma è una spinta perché...
I don't feel pressure, actually. I feel motivated. I'm feeling good because I'm starting the season with a very performing bike, and
ti dà carica, no?
and well, you feel good when you have a good bike, when you have good vibes as well as a rider, as a biker. So this is let's say a positive pressure. A pressure that makes me feel good and at ease with my bike. I think this is every rider's dream. I wouldn't know what to say, what else to say. So yeah, let's go full gas. So in Borgo Panigale, there are details. There is a lot of study going on. Every engineer is so focused, every team principal is so focused, and also our athletes are focused. Let's now call on the stage all the people in these beautiful teams. I'm starting up from the official testing rider, Michele Pirro in the MotoGP.
Ciao Michele, benvenuto!
Welcome, Michele.
Team manager,
The team manager of Ducati Lenovo team, Davide Tardozzi.
Team manager Aruba Racing.
And the team manager of Aruba Racing Ducati, Serafino Foti.
Direttore tecnico Ducati Corse.
Technical Director of Ducati Corse, Davide Varana.
Responsabile tecnico progetto Superbike Marco
Technical Manager Marco Zambenedetti in Superbike.
Non siamo ancora ovviamente al completo, vorrei che ci raggiungessero sulle palco.
So some people are lagging here, and I would like to call on the stage other persons who took the floor during this presentation. Stefano Cecconi is the first, then Lara Rodini, Paolo Ciavatti, Gigi Dalligna
ed ovviamente Claudio
and Claudio Domenicali.
Prego Claudio.
Grazie Barbara, siamo davvero al...
Go ahead, Claudio, the floor is yours. Okay, we are now drawing the conclusion. Thank you, everybody. I truly believe that it is clear to all of you that we are fully committed. Such a presentation is unprecedented. I'm really impressed, and I think that everybody is feeling the same as I do. So we are fully committed. We are going to keep on working. We want to repeat our success. As Gigi said, it will be very difficult to repeat this success. Actually, 2022 was a unique year, but we are going full gas. We are using all our resources to do wonderful things again. Now, time has come to thank all of you because you let us dream, you make us dream. Thanks to all the people who are in this room this morning, thanks to you connected from home. And now we have to go full throttle, full gas. We are going to see you on the racetrack. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.